way that people will be curious to know what you are bringing out.
Okay.
And that's where the marketing comes in, because, the ideal thing is that people should be able to listen to the record and connect well with it. So the Malabukata command, and choose a title. You should choose titles that are like memorable titles, such that it can really stand, the test of time in such a way that people can still relate back to it.
Okay.
When situations come.
Yeah.
Because a typical example, these days people have to go back to a particular song just to bring back those minds to a particular record.
Okay.
So it clearly tells you that people can hear on like Parfum, so it tells you that the titling of a song is very, very important, because I could tell it any title comes as it could still work for you.
Okay.
Because I feel like be special for I'm going to getting my attention.
Yeah.
To release a project, you have to creatively think about it.
Okay.
Sometimes people do title songs, but I never could tell a fair idea of Ilamani.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes too, they don't go that tangent. They just choose a certain title for it.
Yeah.
And Shabby Baby will choose other titles based on, situations and moments.
Okay. Yeah.
Because maybe we'll go through in
Yeah.
For example, Fancy Ghana was stuck sometime and no, ungrateful.
Yeah.
He decided to do a song with the title Ungrateful.
Yeah.
So clearly we'll take advantage of moments here and what was happening.
Yeah.
So sometimes people choose title based on Ombuarne Yilama Cham.
Okay. Farlan had Misa.
So you could understand that within a particular time frame, we're not really feeling Farlanda. So he wanted to, bounce back.
Yeah.
And he felt like Misa is something only those expresso. So people take moments, but at the same time, and choose a title Sherma. The two are choosing in such a way that people will be curious to know what is coming. That's just the most important.
Okay.
Then you are feeling.
Okay.
So you don't just go in for any title.
Okay, yeah.
Even though be special people go in for certain titles. Karakunya is just parallel to the record.
Okay.
They could channel parallel to it.
Yeah.
There are songs like that.
Yeah, of course.
You just like no. But sometimes when you are choosing the title too, you need to look at certain platforms, because playlisting too is very important.
Yeah.
I'm born Ayila be playlist. So untitled Ayila in a certain way, being playlisted, it might be very difficult for them to put it in certain categories. They'll now be forced to find their way in using genre playlist.
Yeah.
But there are times where just the title of the song, when to being playlist, a lot of streams.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to consider all these factors. Which side is going to be good for me? Am I going to take advantage of moments for people to just understand what I'm going through, and then I'll communicate in the song.
Okay.
A fair idea of because sometimes title market that's like the door to the song. Then you go so you choose how you want it to be, but also consider certain factors.
Okay.
Come on, marketing that's one of like the central point of everything. Because how do you sell the song too? So I choose a title Shelley double match with the Yilama. But just make sure that when people listen to the song, they will not regret it. If you use the title to put as Katogomi Yilama and then meet expectations, I feel like big time.
Okay.
But there are times where Marazoka shall use clickbaits, you just see it and you are like, okay, then let me listen to it. And when if you see, I will make a I mean, you are impressed. But if it doesn't go well, that means the artist hasn't really done the homework very well. So I'm big situation shop. What exactly do you want?
Okay.
Are you trying to communicate, a moment, or you are doing like a song that you want people to pay so much attention to?
Okay.
Because the Butunadi choose any title. Don Sola has a song called Man. Man.
Yeah.
That's like the title of the song, Man.
Okay.
So you are asking, so what's it trying to say? Man. This is so broad. From any angle.
Yeah.
So it gives you the edge, wanting to listen to the song.
Yeah.
There are people who are turned away just for the title of the song.
Yeah, people do.
Yeah, they just see the title.
I mean, this it only gives the song either a listing or a promotion, but it doesn't change anything. Quality, the quality in the song.
Yeah. So,
but I'm looking at Kamai's Hassan assessment. Can the title influence you, the artist, as to what to put in the song and give it that listening? title man to influence anye yele ye to ashel nang yila ma punuma, because it should. Because the title should marry with anye yele ben shao nang yila ma punuma.
Yeah, so that's where like creative process man bala.
Okay.
But sharp bien already on my title ma ozone. So maybe she yila man na on ban title shading in suit for the song.
Yeah, people do that.
So that's why we keep saying Yarma Kamandi. The tuna I'm government. You are marketing the song.
Of course.
So not artists come go and feel like Kamandi. Let me just give it any title.
Yeah.
So you need to know what works for you.
Okay.
Maybe you don't work for artist A, but for you don't do Tumta.
Yeah.
So if you want to build your lyrics on title, then that means from the very beginning you put my title for the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And TNL Kamandi always make sure that the title of the song matches the content.
Okay.
Then it will come and then counter the idea that Anto choose a title Shelly, but Kalala title have a match with the content of the song.
Okay. Yeah.
But that still gives you the traction.
Yeah.
Because people see the title now, they are curious to hear whatever you have for them. So be creative space, there are some things that will define the us.
Okay.
So there's no like a go-to way to come and they follow this particular pattern.
Okay.
But just make sure that at least whatever you are bringing out is good for people to listen to. Don't title a song in such a way that it takes people's minds away.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there are some listeners who pay close attention to the title shell and user. But how many are they?
Okay.
So the two are meaning artists. I mean, you should know yourself very well.
So it is an important factor to consider.
Very, very
of the song.
Yes.
Because it can give you a listening or even 10 people away from
away from the song, because them be space helpful. It's too dicey. It can work for you, it might not work for you.
Especially in a competitive space like that.
Yeah. It might work. The baker butumta. So I know the risk
let's look at what titling that to a song, because come on, fancy titling I don't need you.
Yeah.
I mean, these are two guys who jump onto a song. There's a situation that each of them face. Francis has a situation that he is facing. Karamala title and matter coming out and to resonate or relating to a situation. What's his name? Rude Boy Bambala, a situation that he's handling back in Nigeria. The title might be content ma kamana, but I mean, the situation shall puna ba ogbane be. I mean, in kind of last situations, I mean, would you say that title and I mean, the number shall with the song, depending on an artist man the be situation shall ne?
So with Ngomanguna, I think it's just by coincidence.
You think none of them?
I feel like, unless of course, Mama from the very beginning, but look, we are going to put whatever we are going through into it.
But people are thinking that Kaman Fancy knew what he was doing. Rude Boy knew what he was doing. But each of them knew exactly what he was doing in the song.
That is from our perspective. That's how we feel.
Because
the come at the match situation and it has really added so much to the record.
Of course,
because a lot of people are saying that from Nigeria it's a different conversation. Jammo is also different. Both parties are benefiting from what is happening.
Yeah, sure.
So and your artists, whatever you go through, you see, there are certain titles the Sasha comes as so it will go you through when you're related to it. So if you do music that way, Sasha comes as the attraction, it will still get the attention. Because when people go through something, they need Ben Shasha as healing. So they will still fall back to but I could title you know, for some years, maybe they could take a while. People don't fall back. It's hard for them to even remember the title of the song. Then you've not really done anything. Sometimes it's just by coincidence that some of these things happen like that. Maybe Kaku title because it's Rahim Run for my life.
Yeah.
Just by coincidence. Cannot meet with a certain situation. And people are of the view that but according to him, the guy said he recorded the song months back. So they couldn't by chance. So if it happens that way, that doesn't mean that artists really thought about it. Because generally they do music that to serve a larger audience. And when on the like generations to come will still benefit from it. So if you are doing music with this broader perspective, character cannot meet something, then to you the artist you win, you have won. Because people are able to relate, because situation shall know and they can easily tell that okay, this one matches the song. So you have won. Because that's the purpose of music.
Of course.
If people cannot relate it to what they go through, then that means it's not really resonating with them that much. So if it happens, it's a plus to you as the artist. So it works. And sometimes to them can take a time. But for example, nobody really thought that
a song that was dropped like 10 years ago.
So sometimes by chance it happens.
Let's look at title and master, and then we'll come back to lyrics and then the content of the song. I mean, which one would you advise? You, an artist, like if you are serious to make, I mean, a good song, you should get your title first, or build the idea, go into the studio, record the song in full before you tell that, okay, this is what I'm going to put as the title of the song. Which one would you advise?
Yeah, so it depends on the artist, man. Or creative process, or creation. Come on, has the ball inspiration. Sometimes when it happens that way, you just want to put something down. So at your studio, the tone can man baka title man baka. It's just a message, man. Then you want to pour it. So di na lalama, then that means you wanna share that nama kana choose a title. But there are some people. Okay, I'm going to do a developmental song. And target like Galamsey. So when I'm going to then target like Galamsey. So he's preparing everything around Galamsey. Be teenage pregnancy. Be is going to talk about maybe Kaya you. So when you have, sometimes I deep in amala targets here, then it's easy for you. But for artists that they have to go to the studio to like brainstorm, to record for them, the tonanka. So it depends largely on artists or creative process. Or creatorship. Artists shall be maybe one kumala titles also on Koba no the year. So maybe a show to studio Martin 9 can determine. So it depends on artists what works for the artist.
But people think that those who write titles down before building the song, they are better of musicians than when you studio to pan that one on a june nang ben shama on a talk nang ben shao and to change the direction, or at the end of the song on the start with ben shaka then go in sang ending how chapter scenarios come on. Most of the artists that I mean they are good artists. I don't know how we are going to put like come Ali Legends, come Ahmed Adam Abu Sadiq Nama Ali Don Sagle Nama. I mean these are people who finds their title before they even go into content, write the song halkatana halngu netuna ku sabila ngo na ku editor la hali because only the title of the song katana to studio would you also think that those who write the title song know better off than those who go into the studio and record afterwards?
Not entirely. People have gone to the studio, inspiration ko kana kabichi, and then they record something karajina and they say banga. Maybe if you ask some of our artists, even yala kamandi songs that they even do impromptu turn out to be one of their biggest records. So it happens. People who understand music composition cover all these elements most of the time they want to have their title called build the lyrics towards that. But if you are kind of like an artist that look, sometimes things that come in mind you want to put it down because kabanga come Dimal ideas lao kabzan dimal unbelievable. For them they have like catalogs career so they have like ideas people haven't really thought about. So if I'm titling this, there's no way maybe Kasoing is something similar to that. So artists then kind of just know what works for you, because if we want to weigh records against this.
So another guy like who does Seller? I mean this is someone who has titles that will get you thinking and then he'll be able to even play with your mind. They didn't song drop it. So people think he's but he's an intelligent person because of title.
Who does Seller is very good. He's very, very good. And Karanyela Kamal, the title, and he finds it. Normally, the title doesn't really shifts away from the content of the song. It's just that slightly when connect back to the title of the song.
He plays with people's minds.
So that's
until you use word, one word might two meanings, 3 meanings. Title meaning shally, but he has a different meaning, but with the same word or sentence.
So for me, I will still stand with the idea that know what works for you.
Okay.
If you are the type of artist, Karanyala Kama, you have to get to the studio to, put things together before you can get the title of the song. Just make sure that the record is something that is going to resonate well with people. People want to listen to it.
Okay. Then so you prefer which one? You put the title first? You put the title song before you go into the studio, or just go record your song before can handle the title?
Yeah, so for me, I think that if you have the title,
okay,
it gives you the charonka are more focused.
Okay, yeah. This is what I'm going to sing.
This is exactly what I'm going
to sing. Okay, so the guide ram.
The guide ram can be iron position.
Okay.
But ngoma wana ko to do free flow na ko bala. So shana ko no the hal and tapan you I can write.
Okay.
Before you not think of. But once you have a title, I think that it guides you in the creative process.
Very well. And you are saying, maybe this time